All right, so if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be upset. I'm very upset. It bothers the hell out of me. It should be good, I think. It said the speeds were okay. It's just a nightmare, man. It's just a nightmare. We were up to, I think, 800 viewers, and then the call came about, dropped down to 400. Lagging came, dropped down to 200. Jesus. Just a horrible day, a horrible Tuesday. Guess who's back? Back again. JD's back. Hello, friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? All right, I'll stop that. We got 11 people in here. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Waiting for more viewers. I was supposed to go over NIO. Someone asked me to go over NIO, and I couldn't do it because it was lagging. I didn't feel like it was a great way to do that. So I'm waiting for a good number of people. Hopefully that person ends up jumping in. I know they weren't a member. If you just became a member, you didn't have to send super chats. Got 21 people. Continue to hit that like button. Continue to roll in. I know there's a bunch of other people that are starting to stream, so literally couldn't have picked the worst time to have technical issues, which, I mean, I can't control it, right? Number of people that are streaming, all day. I don't stream all day. I only stream for a few hours. So thank you everybody that did show up. Welcome back. It's good to be back. I think it's good to be back. I need to see how the speeds, it said the speeds were okay. As I looked into the speeds, I had to shut down the system and reboot it. I don't understand why it's so slow. I have it on normal latency. I'm not, multi-streaming. I haven't had issues for quite some time. This is the first time having issues in a while. Yeah, just waiting for a decent number of people so that I can go over NIO. I hope that person is there. I don't remember what his or her name was. But yeah. Oh. 35 people in here, 13 likes. Thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a ton. Whew. Hopefully it's going to be a good day today. I hope. But if they're, if they're there, if they end up showing up, then I'll direct them to the timestamp. It's around 4 minutes is where we started. So NIO, I can tell you I see positivities there. I mean, the way that it looks, it grew for quite some time, all the way back from, let's say, the breaking point of May 2020. So you've seen a large amount of growth throughout this. So you're seeing some strength here, not just something that's fueled by, basically the end of, yes, a new stream, the end of, November all the way until today's date. It's not something that was really pushed that crazy. Obviously did have a large kick around that time. But what we're seeing here towards the end is definitely showing that it has strength. Right? It's showing that it has fight somewhere around this, support level of $33.96, maybe a little bit less than that. But seeing that support really tells you, hey, it's not going to get below that $31.91. So that would be considered the low. So anywhere that it is close to now, you can see it has the ability to get back up to 40 easily, get back up to 46, eventually end up pushing, where it was supposed to be at. It looked like it resisted multiple times around this $64 mark. So if you get back up there, you'll end up making that sell and, move on. I guess another disconnect from YouTube. Yeah, I mean, yes. You probably won't get a notification for this because I already had a stream this morning, and notifications don't go out that much. I think after the second thing that you do, you don't get notified for it. Some people don't get notified for my stuff at all, and it's understandable. There we go. There's the SNL skit, Debbie Downer. Here we go. It's right here. That was a great one. So tired. So tired. We got 64 people in here. Make sure you guys continue to hit that like button. Continue to do what you do. It does help out a ton. Just finished work. European time zone. Well, that's amazing. That's amazing. You know what I need to do? I need to mow the lawn. It's great weather outside. I don't know if that calls for mowing the lawn, but I need to do it. AMC short interest is at 21.22% on Fintel, but I've seen it as high as 22%. Yeah, it continues to rise. It does continue to rise, and there's definitely a difference between different platforms, different systems, different softwares when it comes to the percentage. So I would agree with you there. But all I know is that what Fintel does tell you is that it continues to rise. Which is a good thing. The more we see that interest rate rise, the more that we can squeeze them out of their short positions, and the more people will less likely short the position because it costs a lot for them to short the position. So they're not going to do that. Mow the lawn on 420? Gotcha. That's funny. Yes, I'm gonna mow the lawn. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be another very bad day. Not bad day, but just like bad good day. If I had to give it a title. This chair is uncomfortable. I need a new chair. Since it's gonna be for the office, it's a business write-off, right? Right? It's gotta be. Me too, right after work. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do it. I want to actually hire somebody to do it, but then again, I feel like they're not going to do it right. We have next door neighbors or people that are across the street that have a lot of dandelions, and it's traveling over to us, and it sucks. If you think Doge is cheap, check out SafeMoon. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it if I had a chance to buy it, which I want to look into it more. So there's a lot of people. I put in my Discord group what people think about SafeMoon. So I'm going to check out what they all have to say about that after the stream is over. And then obviously contribute to the chat. If you guys want to join my Discord group, the link is in the description. It's the first link. It's $5 initially to join. You do not have to stay with the Patreon after that. If you want to go into the next level, you can, which I do a lot of different videos on Patreon itself. So if you guys are interested in that, you have another form of videos from me. So yeah, definitely check out the Patreon if you're interested, or the Discord group, basically. I'll mow your lawn for 2 shares of AMC. I'll start paying people in shares. Like, I'll have somebody mow the lawn. I'll give you one Dogecoin. Don't worry, it's going to be worth a lot. I'm not going to give away a Dogecoin. I am not. They're mine. They're all mine. Oh, my daughters are awake. We have almost 100 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. We have 8 minutes until the market opens. Nobody wants to watch me anymore. We have 8 minutes until the market opens, and we only have 100 people in here. Everybody hates me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Coinbase is up 1%. That's pretty good. Excited about that. It's only 1%. How many times did I yawn in the last 6 minutes? I gotta go. Catch you later. All right. See ya. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for doing what you do. Appreciate that. All right, hit the big 100 concurrent viewers. There we go. 39 likes. Make sure you hit that like button. Morning, bro. Some technical difficulties this morning. Yeah, definitely did. I don't know what was going on with my internet, but I don't know why I pay for great internet. Why do I keep getting notifications? Stop with that, man. I get notifications from my cameras. Yeah, definitely technical difficulties though. We're not seeing any type of movement. We might see some more negative movement here. Looking forward to see what type of movement we see. I would love for it to be a positive day, but it's not. Thank you, Livewire, for becoming a member. It means a lot. It means a bunch. Yeah, we just hit 100 viewers. You have that Iraq connection. It's pretty bad. I mean, I don't know. I pay a lot of money for gig speed, and we get like, I don't know. We get a fraction of a fraction. Are you in MJ stocks? Going to move today? Just some stoner hype. Well, I can't actually make a move. Oh, sorry, that's crypto. I can't actually make a move into anything because my restrictions in Webull don't let me purchase anything. So I think, yeah, they will make a move. You see SNDL that's up, 7%. It was up 11% yesterday. You're going to see them continue to make their moves because of obviously what today is. But I can't make any moves in Webull because of my restrictions. So that sucks. Thank you for streaming and thank you for the Discord. No problem. I mean, I love having that community, being able to read a lot of the things that everybody talks about, having different channels about options, crypto, the general channel as well, AMC, everything. It's always great to have people there that, do a little bit of research. And if I don't have enough time to, respond to everybody, it's great to have a community there that can answer questions. So I love the Discord so much, and I want to continue to do that. I want to continue to grow it because there's a lot of, great people in there that know what they're talking about. And also there's people in there that, may be newer to the scene, but are learning a lot from the people that do know a bunch. Creating that options channel, I'm noticing that there's a lot of conversations that are happening there, trying to understand what's going on with options. Same thing with crypto. There's a lot of conversation around different cryptocurrencies. And even just sending out a simple message as to what's everybody's opinion on SafeMoon, we got a number of responses. And, it looks pretty good. And I absolutely love it. We got 3 minutes till the market opens. You still have your Robinhood, right, bro? Yeah, I still have it. He's got Gilligan's Island set up. A string and 2 coconuts. That's funny. That's what it is. That is what it is. We'll keep an eye on a lot of the cannabis positions, and we'll see how that plays out. But you're seeing coin up 1%. I want to see a lot of green, even if it's small green. I want to see a lot of green. That's weird to say on 420, right? The safe banking account passed yesterday. Oh, sorry, Safe Banking Act passed yesterday. Did that count? That's really good. I thought I was going to wake up to 69 cents. That would have been amazing, but not yet. It might go up to 69 cents. Definitely the way it was moving yesterday. I seen it topped 40 cents last night when I was, recording some videos and stuff. Anyone know if I get liquidated out of Robinhood when there's a share count? You shouldn't get liquidated out of Robinhood unless they're having issues themselves. If there's a share count, you shouldn't be liquidated out of your position. Are you going to see Mortal Kombat movie? Absolutely. If I look at the Discord group, I get members. Different. Oh, cap lock. Are we live yet? We are live. All right, so movement is not strong. It's strong with MVIS. You can see some movement there. ZOM is up 2%. That's making a pretty good move right now. Don't know why I'm looking at that far out, but yeah, we're not really seeing too much movement there. But ZOM looks good. EBET is green. Tilray is green, obviously. I see the irony there. All right, let's see. All right, we're starting to see some green here. Starting to see a little bit of green. Oh, now it's turning red. I just want to see something really, really good. I don't know why this looks like this. I guess sundial, I understand why that looks like that. But cost is starting to, that looks really spotty. I don't like positions that are that spotty. You know what I mean? That have a huge gaps in between certain price points. I don't ever like positions like that. It makes it look like it's a penny stock, like it's funneling back to the penny stock land. There's 777 quadrillion moon coins available. That's too many for, yeah, I want to get involved with it. Part of the lore of BTC is the low availability. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's because AMC is starting to drop 1%. Remember, we do see that drop usually. MVIS is making a pretty decent move here. Look at that, up 8%. That's good. It needs to get back to normal. I'll respond to that later. So yeah, MVIS is running. Yes, it is. PLTR is making it made a little bit of a move, up 0.8%. Let's see, SOS down 4%. That's showing a massive decrease. I can't buy anything yet, or else I would, buy something close to this low. I feel like it's really fighting at that $4 380 mark, and we're not seeing any positive days, but eventually we will. Ride is around flat. I'm still holding that as well. Let's see, Rocket flat, Cost flat, GME down 1%, AMC is down 2%, Coin is down 0.9%. It's just not the best look of things. Like, I wonder let's see what Cannabis is doing. So S&DL is up 7%, Tilray is up 1.5%, APHA is up 1%. Not really moving as much as you would think. But look at Coinbase, look at that drop. You had a large increase, I guess large-ish increase consistently, and then just dropped off at the end of the pre-market. And continuing to drop off. Look at that, 328. We got 157 people in here, guys. Make sure you continue to hit that like button. That does help out the channel a ton. Let's look at Mavis, 9%. Making its move. A lot of red. A lot of red. Ride is actually positive. That's good. ZOM is positive, slightly. Oh, Ride just turned negative. Let's see. Any big gainers? Let's go over to the markets. So the markets are pretty red. Pretty red today. Doesn't look great here. Top losers. Top gainers. That's really moving from $6.29 up to $7. Pretty big move. I like to see those moves in the day open, you know? A lot of these things are falling. FSR. This is where, like, you look at the last couple of days, and this is where it's like, okay, it's safe to be in an index fund, and that's what they want you to think when you do get to this point. It's like, oh, well, all the people that are investing, you know, it makes sense if they lose money, but and realize that the best way to go is a long-term investment strategy, and try and really lay it on us, but it's not the case. You do want a long-term investment strategy, but you also want short-term gains. And right now, a lot of these positions, you know, may be getting shorted heavily. Let's look at what the volume looks like for AMC. 2 million for AMC, not that much. Not that big of a move. We're down on the day. GME looks like 352K. It's not a lot. Costs is around 17,000 shares. Not moving much. Rocket, 182,000. Fubo TV, 589,000. We're not really seeing a ton of volume here. It looks like SOS does have a little bit of volume though, at 3.5 million. That's pretty good. What's the average? Average volume is 71. That's not that bad. It's still low, but it's not that bad. Not sure about Mortal Kombat. Not sure if they will pull a Sonic. If they'll pull a Sonic, what did Sonic do? I watched the Sonic movie, but what did Sonic do? The fact that they like changed the character or whatever, it was like a whole meme. I don't know how they could do that. MVIS is up 11%. That's definitely a runner. I like seeing that. Wish I could have bought after I seen these green candlesticks, but I can't buy. It wouldn't be chasing the stock down here just because you see the strength, the buying power as it goes into it. However, right now it's up 10.5%, 11% or so. PLTR is making a little bit of a move. What else? NIO, we just talked about that this morning. NIO making a little bit of a move here. And how that shows strength around $34. So it shows that support level. Apparently it was accepted by the end of it. By the end? Apparently it was acceptable by the end. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean the visual of Sonic, yeah, it was good at the end, but they had to redesign him. I guess they had to redesign him, or if it was all for a meme or something, I don't know. But I thought it was okay. I like storylines in movies, so I tend to like movies a lot more, even if they are bad. If they have a horrible ending, I'll let you know. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everything just seems flat. Let's look at the crypto markets. Let's see what's happening there. So it looks like Dogecoin is falling right now. You know, falling down to 38 cents. I'm okay with that. But it looks like it's really fighting around 40 cents. So just like it fought around, I guess, 6 cents for a while, 5, 6 cents for a while, pushing up to 6 cents, pushing up to 7 cents, and then dropping back down, then jumping up to about 12 cents, 13 cents, 46 cents. Would like to see it get above that point to where I can actually make my move there, sell the portion, wait for it to pull back down, buy back in at a continue to swing trade that would be great. Maybe a dumb question, but when/if a squeeze does happen, how long does it last? Is it possible to miss it completely and if say at work that day? Yes. Squeeze can happen very, very fast because a lot of times when a squeeze does happen, people will wait for it to continue to go up, and then the mass amount, so you'll see that main person with a lot of money will sell at the top or close to the top, right? And when they do sell, it falls back down. So it's not necessarily, it's like, oh, well, I want to sell at the top because I'm waiting for them to make their move or whatever. But people that have, let's say, I don't know, 1 million shares. Let's say they have 1 million shares at AMC. If they have 1 million shares and they get to a point to where they can accept it, they're going to sell all of their position. There's some people that will take a profit halfway and then continue to take a profit and continue to take profits as it goes up, which is smart. But then eventually you get to that point to where they're willing to accept where it is and they sell everything else that they have in there. So you'll see a lot of people end up making that move and then you'll see it fall very, very quick. So as fast as it runs up is very fast that it can come right back down. So you never know where that top point is. So always have a price target to where you want to sell at. If it does go above that, just know that it was physically impossible to, basically sell at that high point. For $514 where GME was, it's physically impossible for you to get to that point. Whoever holds the most is able to make that decision and sell and basically profit out of that. But whoever holds the least, obviously, cannot sell at that top point. So it's not going to last for long. Now, the fall all the way back down may take a while, but the initial fall, so say it goes up to $1,000, that $1,000, it'll probably only be at $1,000 for probably a minute, and not even that. It'll probably push up to $900, $950, $1,000 within that minute. It's going to go up and come down, and you'll miss the full squeeze ability of it, but it will take a while to go from, let's say, if it falls back down and people start to really sell off, it goes back down to 500. It'll take a while to go from 500 to where it was previously. If it goes to 1,000. Now, if that squeeze is 100, then you just obviously bring that scale down and understand where it can fall to. So just be aware of all this stuff and set whatever limits that you feel are good limits for you. If you want to set up some hotkeys so you can quickly sell, so if it does pull back on you, then you can do that. But it's so tough to predict how high it's going to get to. So you need to have a comfortable spot where you plan on selling. Without that, you're not going to go anywhere there. I need Ethereum to come down a lot. All the market's red here. Really falling. It's not a good day. Not a good day so far. We might see a little bit of recovery though from some of these. AMC's down 2.5%. So everything that you really gained yesterday, it's down that and more, right? So not looking the best. Not looking like we're going to recover. It's looking like it's stair-stepping on the way down. Not good at all. It's continuing. I would imagine they're continuing to short the heck out of this thing. You can set alerts through your platform to let you know when AMC is at a certain price or up to a certain percentage. That's the problem, though, Livewire. That's the problem. Is if and when it gets to that, let's say AMC goes to $200. If and when it gets to $200, it's only going to be there for about a minute. By the time that person gets that notification, it may end up, falling from there. So. That's where it ends up being very tough. You can set alerts to where it's getting to a certain price. So like say, if you know that the squeeze is 200 and you're like, okay, set a price at $50. If it gets above $50, then I know that the squeeze is coming. Then you could do that and get prepared for when it's going to increase. So it's just a little tough trying to figure out what's the best method to a full squeeze. Anything over 100 will make me happy. Yeah, I mean, anything over 100 would make me happy as well. But it's taken a while to get to that point. You're really holding up, like, some income. Uh-oh. I think Harper did something to Hayden. All right, so the stream's only going to go for another 14 minutes. Sorry that I had to cut the other stream short. It just wasn't working. The internet wasn't working. I got on a call, dropped my viewers, and the internet wasn't working. That dropped as well. I set alerts for $20 and $30, so I can be watching if it does start going that way. Yeah, that's smart. you always set it for a little bit lower than where you think the full squeeze is going to be, and then you can basically say, all right, if it hits this point, I know there's nothing but up from here, so that's a good strategy. Mavis is up 13%. That's pretty big. 13%. What's funny is if I would have invested in Mavis when I was looking to do a swing trade a while ago, I would be down on that as well. I would still be down on it, because right now in my long-term investment, I'm down $2 per share. I have about 10 shares of it, so we'll go through that. Getting back to what were we saying? Getting back to a resistance point. Yeah. I set alerts for exactly as Matt said, right as he was saying it. That's pretty cool. I'm expecting it to take midsummer when I got into it. Yeah, I feel like it's going to take a little bit of time. It's something that people don't want to hear, is that it's going to take a little bit of time because they want the squeeze to happen now, and just to be over with. But hedge funds are not going to let that happen. They're going to continue to fight it. Interest rates going to rise, then they're going to be squeezed out of the position, and they're going to lose a lot of money because that's what they do, while also finding ways to make money out of the deal, I guess, so that they can limit their losses. While the price goes up, eventually it will go down. So they're going to continue to short this until it does go down. And then even when it does get to the top, when it does squeeze a crazy amount, right? They cover their shares, they lose millions of dollars or whatever. But I think this is, if you look at it as a whole, this could also be a plus for them as it does get to that squeezable moment. So let's say they're getting squeezed out of this position, right? And they're at 100% or whatever the interest rate actually is. No, Carl. They're at 100% or whatever the interest rate is, and then they get squeezed out of it, and it drives the price up. When that drives the price up, they're getting out of their position now. They're losing millions of dollars. However, the price goes up so high that they can short it up at that height, and now they can short it on the way down. And they're going to do that as people do get comfortable with, where the stock's going. So say it gets to $500 and it starts decreasing, they're going to short it up in that $500 range so that they can bring that price down. So it'll be interesting to see that, and they're gonna try and find a way to make money no matter what. But we want to squeeze them out of the position so we can make money on the buy end of things. I'm glad I sold my portfolio 500 shares at $10.30 for $250 loss to buy into more Doge and then buy back into AMC at lower prices and still make a couple grand with Doge. That's a great strategy. Whatever you feel is the best strategy for you in order to become profitable, that's what it's all about. I mean, because we all want to make money out of this, and some people, maybe using money that they don't really have. And if they can become profitable on that money, then that's great. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend using money that you don't have, but some people do it. And yeah, I mean, when I look at certain positions, I mean, AMC was the only one that I was up on, and now I think I'm down on it again. So everything else is pretty much down. Literally everything in my swing trade portfolio is down. I mean, I have a couple of swing trades that are probably going to take months, but then you also have swing trades that should have been taking weeks, So yeah, we have 50, wait, what is it? Not 50. We have 8 minutes left in this live stream. I want to thank everybody for coming through here. Anybody that, became a member today in this stream or in the other stream, I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, AMC's down 3%, 3.5% almost. Coinbase is down 2%, almost 2.5%. GME is down 3%. Cost is actually up today. MBIS is up 10%. You're seeing it start to pull back a little bit. PLTR is up 2.3%. Fisker? What's Fisker? Look at PLTR. It's making a little bit of a move. Look at that jump. Yeah, Fisker's up 14%. Mainly came from the after hours market or the pre-market here. So you're seeing that up a lot. Thank you, Matt, and chat. Hope everyone has a great day today. Happy 420. You too. Hope everyone does have a great day. I mean, it's not looking like the best day in the stock market, but we might see something change. We're seeing Bitcoin go up. We're seeing Ethereum go up, which I want that to go down. We're seeing Dogecoin make a little bit of a drop. We would hope that we see something big there. We're seeing a little bit of a drop there. But yeah, we'll see how that does play out. I want to find some of these lows, find some of this predictability there. But I want to do it, see after today. Usually when you have anything that's supposed to come out and say, that we're going to get to this price on this day, I'm sorry to say, but it usually doesn't happen. Whew. Well, SOS is dropping more. It's down to $3.07. It went down to $3.71. That's crazy. That's way lower. That's $1,000 loss. It continues to drop down. The overall value of my account continues to drop down. It's crazy. It's tough to see because you see all this negativity and you're like, when is it going to turn? But, it's going to take its time. It's got to hit certain support levels. It looks like it's passing by support levels, which makes no sense whatsoever. Off to work. Thanks for another pleasant morning. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for, being a member and, spreading positivity. That's what it's all about. So, hopefully you have a good day at work. Do you see potential in BTT coin? I haven't looked into it. BTT coin? Am I gonna be able to see it on here? No, probably not. I don't know what it is. I would have to look into it. But yeah, I would have to look into it. I don't know. We have 140 people in here. The chat is open for the next 4 minutes before we go. So it's currently less than a penny. Yeah, there's probably a bunch that are like that. Okay, this fish, diamond hands. I hear you, Justin. I hear you. Thank you for stopping by here. Got 4 minutes left in the stream, and that's gonna be pretty much it. I don't stream all day. Sorry that I don't stream all day. But there's not much activity that's happening anyways. I don't know how people do it when they stream all day. Like, I like giving updates, seeing exactly where things are at the moment, maybe open, close, whatever it actually is. I don't know how you do it, all day. I couldn't. Like, I mean, I mean, I can if it ends up being an interesting day, but you know, I don't know. How do I feel about this Dogecoin? I feel pretty good about it. I mean, the way that it's going, obviously I want to expand my account. So for me, I want to expand it to, for right now, let's see, where's my Robinhood? Do I have Robinhood up here? Yeah, I want to expand this account from being at 410 equity, you know, bringing that in lower. So if it gets to, you know, I want to see where it gets to today, but 41 cents, I'll sell at that point, get in lower at like 23 cents, buy in more shares with, you know, more equity. I also have $100 that's supposed to be coming in one of these days. So then I'll be able to put more into that position as it does get lower. But yeah, I'm looking to basically swing it. And increase the amount that I'm holding. Ultimately, not just for my gains, it's to hold this position for a long period of time. I would love to be able to hold, you know, maybe $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 worth of Dogecoin with basically only investing $200 worth of Dogecoin, if that makes sense. So investing in what's called investing in this $410 at a lower price basically will mean that my total cost of it will obviously go up. The wash sale of it will go down. So I bought in at 4 or 6 cents, and if I sell high and buy back in low, my overall wash sale cost basis will be less. And I'll continue to do that as it does continue to increase, and I'll just ride it on the way up. This is a coin that I will just let sit there for a number of years, whether it grows or it doesn't. I mean, the initial investment would be like $171 or $200 or so, and I'm fine with that. So yeah. Well, what do I think about iCup? ICUP? I think it's great. Do you have any thoughts on clean energy fuel? I would have to look into news. Do you have any news on what's going on here? Because it's trending downward. I mean, you see a couple of spikes, but it is trending downward. I would have to say if there's news or something that has you know, capability of growing to something big, then yeah, it could be large. You see a couple of spikes here. The spikes are obviously interesting for any type of day trade or swing trade or anything like that. But other than that, I mean, it pretty much dipped down and then it trends down. So you can see a couple of spikes here and there, gain some money from it if you wanted to for a swing or day trade, but it's not something that I would look at as like a true positive investment or a guaranteed swing, you know? Don't ever mute again. I had to start talking to my wife. Why were you on a phone call? I have a 9 to 5 that I work, and I need to be available for that. That's the least I can do because they allow me to do this, to stream in the day because I break things up. But while people are working, it's great for them to reach out to me. All right, well, I have to go. You're really the second person to say I'm at 4K right now. It's 10K in Dogecoin. All right, no news. I don't think, I was just curious about it. I want to see and get more than dangerous zone again. Cut out. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you everybody for showing up. I'm sorry that I had technical difficulties. Any members that I did gain today, I appreciate that a lot. I think it was like 3, so I appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to subscribe to my other channels, I have a Perry Experience channel. I do a lot of reactions over there, and then also MP Shorts channel, which basically is this in a shorter form, 60-second videos. So I think it's pretty good. Also, if you want to become a member, if anybody's interested, it is right next to the subscribe button. But thank you everybody for you know, being here, for liking, commenting, engaging, you know, all of that stuff. But I'll catch you guys in the next video.